Introducing our revolutionary new blockchain that combines the power of data storage, telecommunication, real estate, and finance into one seamless platform. The ultimate Avalanche fork, developed to be faster, more secure, and more versatile than ever before. Our innovative technology allows users to easily create and manage smart contracts, participate in decentralized businesses, and take advantage of a truly decentralized ecosystem. With our blockchain, anyone can create and manage their own smart contracts, making it easy to build and deploy tailor-made solutions for businesses and individuals. Plus, users are rewarded for generating transactions, incentivizing engagement, and creating a thriving, interconnected network.
Welcome to the Lydian world, the blockchain game where you can earn, learn, and have fun. 2022, the world has changed, the internet changed, and the rise of the blockchain changed the entire industry and forced us to rethink. Blockchain gaming became the day-to-day opportunity to generate income. Some chase the mining, while others are doing the trading. The pursuit of our unlimited incoming resources has begun. Whatever it takes, leaving behind the unknown and embracing the new technology, the new era, the Lydian world. Here, the unlimited income resources are waiting to be claimed, but not without our engagement. We are the driving force of the Lydian world. We are the Lydians. The strategy is entirely in our hands, and we can choose which citizenship to get in order to build a future for our beloved ones. About mining or in need of a crypto-friendly credit card, a highly active trader who needs extra guidance, a developer who wants to promote his project, or a society-educated gamer who aims to make profits out of his own NFT shop and enjoys the time gaps with the Telegram trivia. You are connecting to the Lydian world incoming resources. Every single action of more than already 350,000 citizens is distributing rewards into Lydian world. Every time a card is swiped, every time an NFT transfer is completed, while you play, even while you sleep, Lydian world rewards you. It continues with a new vision, but do you know what marks the success? Perseverance, imagining the unimagined, and above all, possessing your own piece of virtual land to transform a grand idea into a grand reality. Pick a land. Press a button. Up you go. Behold your decentralized property, built to stand the test of time. Open your own business and share it with the others. From outwards to the city center area, until zone by zone, the city is taken over by its citizens. Multiple digital businesses rise alongside. A new era of luxury, shopping arcades, medical offices. throw open their doors to an unlimited era, the blockchain. But something is missing. The design of your building is a way to define your own business, where you can approach your own digital architect. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, with the power to create and trade, whoever holds the land NFT shapes the city forever. So, what is your vision?
Excited for the future. Yes!
He's gonna change your life. We are one. Let's go.
GSB, your 10-year anniversary. We ready?
We have the card in our hand.
I'm planning to develop way many more things in the Lydian world with my team.
Thank you all for being here.
The founder, the chairman of the board, Jose!
You are the first, and our company will be the first. I'm pretty sure that many more institutions will use our technology.
You love it? I love you too! Thank you very much. Let's celebrate 10 years. Thank you.
All right, greetings everyone. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Thursday morning? It's June the 8th, 2023. Family, 8 days into the new month, and I hope you're taking advantage of everything that we're bringing to you and this information that's going. Now, this topic today, don't be alarmed, but we're going to get into it from the New Millennium Banker side. From our standpoint and our viewpoint, we're going to get into what's going on with the SEC with Coinbase, what's going on with the SEC and crypto exchanges, and why they're doing this now. Now, this is very significant. Now, this is very important. This stream here is very important because these are the type of stories and articles that move people away from cryptocurrency. This is why they're doing it, right? So we're going to get into that because this is breaking news. This is coming out of the White House. This is all over that the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, is targeting cryptocurrency exchanges, trying to crack down on them. Everybody's talking about it. It's all in the media outward everywhere, right? And the main two crypto exchanges that they're targeting in the United States are Binance and Coinbase, two of probably the most used crypto exchanges in America are these two exchanges. Now, we're going to talk about what the SEC can and can't do. We're going to also talk about what Binance and Coinbase can and can't do. All right. So let's get into it. But before we get started, make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Forward Money Network. Also follow our team channel, New Millennium Bankers, and stay connected and stay up on all of the new information that's coming out about the cryptocurrency space and the cryptocurrency market. Now, when this news first broke a couple of days ago, crypto took a hit now, and it's still trying to climb back up. Didn't take a big hit, but it did took a hit. Binance Coin took a bigger hit than pretty much everyone else. But let's look at it. The cryptocurrency market is still at $1.1 trillion. The cryptocurrency market cap is down over the last day 1.19%. Bitcoin is still over 26,000. In the last hour, Bitcoin is up 0.10%. The last 24 hours is down 1.5%. In the last 7 days, it's down 2%. Ethereum is still trading over 1,800. It is up on the last hour 0.28%. Over the last 24 hours, it's up 0.79%. Over the last 7 days, it's up 0.93%. So Ethereum is still doing fairly well despite the news. All right. Now, Binance Coin had been trading at over a strong $300. It is now down to $264. This is the utility coin of the Binance Smart Chain, and they also have a stable coin. They also have a stable coin called Binance USD. We're going to take a look at that as well. In the last hour, Binance is down 0.12%. The last 24 hours is down 1.38%. In the last 7 days, it's down 13.33%. And here's Binance stablecoin, which is down a little bit, but it is the Binance USD or BUSD. All right, that is a stable coin. This one coin is supposed to be paired to $1. Market cap is still over $4.8 billion, but it has failed to 14. It has failed to 14 due to its market cap. Now, since we're dealing with this, and the biggest exchange that we know to fall because Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, he was on the Stansberry Research show with Daniela Camboni, and he talking about that he's happy that the SEC is cracking down on crypto. Now, mind y'all, Kevin O'Leary was one of the main players in the whole FTX thing. So now he's saying he is against it. So we have to be careful when we hear about these folks, when we see about these folks. Now, remember, the reason I'm showing you this to show you that the latest biggest crypto exchange debacle that we know about was FTX exchange. Remember, it was an exchange. This is what you have to understand. It was an exchange. Yes, the SEC can target the exchanges. They can't shut them all the way down because Binance is global, Coinbase is global. So they can't shut them down. They can shut it down in the United States, and that's one thing. But to shut it completely down, the SEC don't have that type of power, even though they try to use it. Now, here's the FTX token. This is months later, almost, what is it, about a year later since the FTX debacle happened. Now, this token right here is up 10%. This is I'm saying this and I'm pausing and I'm showing this specifically because you don't have to worry about anything that the SEC is doing if you understand the power of cryptocurrency, the blockchain. All right. Those of us that understand, we know the SEC, the Federal Reserve, international bankers, the IMF, they don't have no control over the blockchain. They don't have it. Now, what can they do? Well, they can stop this. They can stop a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff they can't do. Right? Why? Because family, all we have to do is start thinking outside of the American walls, the American boundaries. All we got to do is start thinking outside of that. Right? Prepare your exit strategy. You don't have to stay here. So you don't have to deal with none of their laws. You move, you go get dual citizenship. Many places are offer you a grant of citizenship. We do not have to stay in this country. So that's the reason why you shouldn't be afraid. All right, because they're only doing stuff as a fear tactic. But look at the FTX token. It's up 11%. Wow. All right, let's look at the G999 blockchain and its cryptocurrency before we go to before we go into the article, we always look at the G999 coin. So Coinbase, coin market cap got us up nearly 10%. We up 11% traded against Bitcoin. We up 10.5% against Ethereum. On our exchange, it said we up 7.5%. So we pretty close. We up 7.5%. Coin market cap say we up nearly 10%. All right. So let's get into the article, family, because this is deep, and we need to unpack it. So we got two articles we're gonna deal with. Both of them. One on the first one, we're gonna go to Coinbase, because Coinbase is really the biggest crypto exchange in America. All right. Now, remember, we just did a video a couple weeks ago about Binance, Coinbase, CEO suing the SEC. So now the SEC is returning the favor. All right. So let's look at it. So now the SEC is returning the favor. So don't be alarmed by this. Now this is coming from Alexandria. I think it was on Coin Market Cap. The SEC sues Coinbase for operating unregistered securities exchange. Now, look at this. See, now we told y'all this because we're plugged in and tapped into a man by the name of Mr. Joseph Haidt. This is what he been telling us. He said that the United States, they like to make laws and they make up stuff as it goes on. And this is what this is. Coinbase been operating for all this time, well over 10 years, right here in America. Now all of a sudden, the SEC is suing them for operating an unregistered securities exchange. Now, how did it take that long for them to figure this out? Y'all follow that? This don't even make sense. That's how you know this is smoke and mirrors. All right. They could easily be trying to what is it called? Extort Coinbase. Now, I used to use Coinbase. I stopped using Coinbase because to me it was too centralized. So I stopped using it. I want to use everything decentralized. Right? So I stopped using the Coinbase exchange to liquidate crypto. I never bought any crypto from Coinbase, but I didn't liquidate the crypto. It was too centralized. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped using it. But the SEC saying now, all of a sudden, they got a stock on the stock market on NASDAQ. Coinbase has a stock, but now they're selling unregistered securities. Wow. Coinbase is facing a lawsuit from the SEC for allegedly violating security laws. Coinbase has challenged the SEC lawsuit. Coinbase is facing a lawsuit from the SEC for allegedly violating security laws. The SEC claims that Coinbase has operated as an unregistered broker, exchange, and clearing agency, and has offered several tokens that are considered securities without proper disclosure. The lawsuit was filed in New York federal court on Tuesday. The SEC has been cracking down on crypto companies since FTX collapsed in November 2022, raising concerns about investor protection and market integrity. Now, if anybody think that the SEC is really trying to protect us, if you think that, you need to check up from the neck up, right? Because they are not concerned. If they were so concerned about it, why they haven't shut down the Federal Reserve? Why they haven't shut down every banking system in America and we could just use payment systems? We could just use payment or these e-payment, these e-banking systems. We don't need traditional banks. Why they haven't shut not one Wells Fargo bank down, not one JP Morgan Chase Bank, not one Bank of America. They ain't shutting out one of them down. All right? Because, family, what I'm trying to tell you is the SEC with the Federal Reserve is tied to the hip, along with the FDIC. They're all tied to the hip and ran by the same perpetrators. Who? The international bankers. That's who they're ran by. The international bankers want to keep the power until they can roll out a new currency to replace the dollar that they have been controlling primarily since 1913. But they really took control over the dollar from 1933 when they removed any real money away from the paper stuff. When they removed dollars away from the paper, that's when they took total control. So they're going on 100 years with total control of the dollars, where they be able to print it and do as they please. So you can't do that with crypto. And crypto allows people to gain interest on their money, to be able to spend it, liquidate it whenever they please. This is what this allows, because it don't matter. Coinbase is an exchange, but you can liquidate crypto on Coinbase 24/7. You can't do that with your bank. You got to wait till the bank open. You got to ask for this. You got to ask for that. You feel me? So, but remember it says from the FTX collapse. But the FTX token I just showed y'all is up 10% right now as we speak. So why they haven't been able to take that coin down? Because it's on the blockchain. We just have to understand the power of the blockchain. They don't want this power into the masses of the people because they have been raping and sucking the blood of the masses of the people. Coinbase has challenged the SEC lawsuit, saying that it has complied with all applicable regulation and has sought clarity from the SEC on crypto rules for years. Coinbase chief legal officer Paul said that the SEC's enforcement only approach is hurting the United States economy and innovation. He also said that Coinbase will continue to operate its business as usual and will fight the SEC's case in court if necessary. That's interesting, right? They said they're going to fight. They've been complying. So now they saying that them trying to do this is hurting the American economy. Now, how is it hurting the American economy? Because it's slowing down innovation and it's slowing down more people making more money and being able to do what they want to do with their money. So it's more money into the economy that is spent with merchants and stuff like that, right? However, the SEC don't give 2 cents about that because they're doing the bidding of the international bankers. All right, the international bankers, they really want to tank the dollar. They done already sucked this economy dry. We just don't see it. We don't see it. This economy is done. America's finished. All right. We just don't want to believe. Some of us don't want to believe that. And then some people tell me, oh, man, why you talk like this? Listen, it's the truth. The American economy is done. The dollar is done. Now, this is not a celebration. But on one side, we can flip the coin and say, maybe it is a celebration. Maybe we do need to celebrate the dollar collapsing and the economy is closing. Why? Look at the disparity in the wealth gap in America, the income gap in America that's been going on for decades. For over a whole century, this has been going on. So we should be excited about whatever come after this. However, to survive, we got to be prepared. To survive, we got to be prepared, but it should be a part of us happy. The average working person, no matter you black, white, Chinese, don't matter. The average working person, the average American, the taxpayers in America should be happy that finally this economy is done. Now we can wait on the new economy, the new money, whatever. Because we ain't never get no real benefit from this in the first place. It only kept us in a perpetual credit debt crisis, kept us in a perpetual living from check to check crisis. But let's go over here to Binance. Y'all gonna wake up one day and gonna see and understand what we've been trying to tell you in Forward Money Network for going on 7 years. All right. However, people have been doing it longer. So let's go over here to Binance. Okay. Binance. United States courts tells SEC to respond to Coinbase ruling pension within a week. Oh, this Coinbase. Oh, where my Binance article at? Hold up. That's another Coinbase article. All right. Hold on, family. Let me just find my Binance article right quick. Where did that article go? I thought I had it. Oh, here we go. Oh. SEC seeks temporary restricted order to free. Okay, here we go. Get ready for this one. All right. Now they have been messing with Binance for years. They have been trying to tell. Binance just came on the scene in 2017. They have been trying to restrict and shut down Binance for years because I think they mad at CZ because he's Chinese, but I also think that because he got rich so fast that they mad about that, and like I said, he Chinese, so that can play a part into it too. But they've been messing with Binance for years. All right, this just came out 2 days ago on the 6th. SEC seeks temporary restraining order to freeze Binance US assets. Now, why does it say Binance US? Family, the filing comes a day after the SEC sued Binance. Now, this comes about as Binance USA. Binance is the biggest crypto exchange globally on a good day due to its revenue, the volume and the trading volume that goes in and out of Binance. Years ago, they restricted Binance from doing business in the United States, and then they made Binance open up a separate platform from its main platform. So we've been over here in the States, only a few states, not all of the states. I think it started out with like 10 to 13 states that could open up a Binance account. Some states probably still couldn't, but you had to open up a Binance US account. That's a separate platform from the main Binance platform. Okay. So that's why it says Binance USA. But we're going to get into it so you can understand what's going on. I just want to break down this so we can understand. Binance is a global platform, but they may have to make a separate platform for us in the States. And that was called Binance.USA. US. All right. So the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, asks a court to grant temporary restraining order to freeze assets tied to Binance USA on Tuesday. Now they want to freeze the people money. See, if they freeze the assets, they're going to freeze the money. So this is going to hurt the customers. You ain't just hurting Binance. You're hurting the people that got money on Binance in crypto, right? Can they do this? Binance got to comply with this. I'm just saying that again. Binance has to comply with this. Okay. So, of course, it's hurting because now people are selling the Binance token and they trying to move their funds off of Binance ASAP. However, they trying to do it, right? That don't mean they're going to succeed. A court filing made in the D.C. District Court asked for approval to freeze assets tied to BAM Management USA Holdings and BAM Trading Services, the holding and operation firms for Binance.USA. The SEC sued Binance.USA, Binance Global, and Binance founder, CEO Cha-Ching, I don't even say his name. We call him CZ. On Monday. So look, so there it is right there. Say Binance.USA, Binance Global, and they trying to sue the founder and CEO. On Monday, alleging a host of compliance and control failures, including claims that companies tied to CZ were able to secretly access funds belonging to Binance USA customers. Now, how is that? The SEC respectively submits that this relief is necessary on an expedited basis to ensure the safety of customers' assets and prevent the disposition of available assets for any judgment given the defendant's years of violative conduct, disregard of the laws of the United States, invasion of regulatory oversight, and open questions about various financial transfers and the custody and control of customer assets, including by defendants who claim they are not subject to the court's jurisdiction, as described in the compliant memorandum of law and supported materials, SEC filing said. Now, I want us to understand that they're really mad at Binance because CZ, because to my knowledge, he ain't paying no taxes on none of this stuff. He ain't paying no tax on none of this stuff, right? Because we got a video where CZ is clearly saying in the interview he don't have dollars. We only supposed to pay taxes on dollars. This is why another reason why they want to clamp down on crypto. Because as long as you use crypto, as long as you have your money in crypto, there's no tax event happening. This is what they don't want us to know, all right? But between the lines here, this is what's really going on. This is a personal vendetta with CZ. They probably want to kill him, to be honest. If they could probably get close enough to him to take him out mysteriously, they probably would do that, all right? Yeah, they probably would. Another filing seeks in order to show cause why a preliminary injunction should not be granted, in order directing defendants to retrieve their assets held for the benefit of BAM customers, in order prohibiting the destruction of records by the defendants and a host of others. All right, you can read more about this going on other articles. If the order is granted, Binance will have 5 days to ensure that only Binance USA has access to customer funds, and within 30 days, all customer assets will be transferred to new wallets that only Binance USA can access. In a tweet late Tuesday, Binance USA said user assets remain safe and secure, and said its attorneys have provided information to the SEC addressing fund safety concerns. In a memorandum of law filed shortly after the application for a temporary restraining order, the SEC reincinerated many of his arguments from his original lawsuit, including that Binance had access to Binance USA funds and that Binance and founder CZ had expressed a desire to invade United States regulators. All right. Even to the extent they retain control over Binance USA platform, customers' crypto assets, BAM trading, recent assertions raised concerns about its ability to properly custody them. BAM trading has operated the Binance USA, the US platform, for over 3.5 years. Yet it only implemented formal policies for handling crypto assets last month, a timing that corresponds to when the SEC was asking about precisely those practices, the filing said. Monday's filing hinted at the temporary restraining order request, with the United States noting that it would request preliminary injunction relief, which could include asset freezes and a verified account. In this lawsuit Monday, the SEC alleged that Binance had allowed two companies tied to CZ, Sigma Chain, and Merit Peak to access billions of United States dollars of customer funds helped by BAM Trading. In a statement in response to the initial suit, Binance said that user funds on Binance USA were never at risk. All user assets on Binance and Binance affiliate platform, including Binance US, are safe and secure, and we will vigorously defend against any accusations to the contrary, the statement said. Woo, man, this stuff is heating up. So these folks, now listen, one thing about these folks dealing with crypto and understand crypto, they not bowing down. They not tapping out, all right? They not waving and trying to make anything and just do anything, right? So, family, this is deep. We need to make sure that we understand and do get educated about the technology, because what the SEC is trying to do, they're trying to put pressure on it and try to control it. Because if Binance go with what the SEC saying, then that makes the SEC case look strong. See, if Binance don't go with it, then it's like, what you mean? They assets was never in liability. It was never at risk. We never did that. What are you saying? So for us to come and say, okay, well, we're gonna move all of this money over here to these new wallets like they asking them to do, that meaning we agree with what y'all saying. That meaning we saying that we guilty of what y'all saying. So they got to stick the claim, and they probably have had other ways to use people money, but CZ so rich, he probably just make sure it ain't, you know what I'm saying? He could cover it on the back end if something was to go wrong. Because listen, what these exchanges and what these firms do, these broker firms and all of this stuff here, these trading accounts, they just take the money and they go and trade it in the market and make interest on it every day. Binance does have staking on it. They're not giving crazy percentages, but they do have staking. You feel what I'm saying? They do have a way for you to get passive income on it. But the SEC, they don't want that. Because like they said, they're saying that CZ been trying to evade the United States regulatory laws for years. This is what they claim, right? This is just a claim that they're saying, that they saying that's happening. Don't make it true, because they claiming this, they can't prove it. But like Coinbase, Binance said that they are going to fight it. They say they're going to fight it, which they should. Now, Binance USA, Binance Global, these exchanges, and what is this saying for us? I wouldn't panic if you had a Binance USA account. I would not panic. I would not just move everything over there. But what it's saying is, family, these exchanges are centralized, and you don't hold the keys to these wallets on a crypto exchange. Remember that. That's what happened to the folks in FTX. They thought they had money over there, just like you in your bank. You think you got money in the bank. You don't really have any money in the bank, right? You think that money's in the bank. That's why if you try to get X, Y, and Z out the bank, they make you go through type of loops and hurdles to do it, because they got to move stuff around to make sure you be able to move what you can move. But if everybody at that bank went to their bank and said, give me my money, that's called a bank run, it will collapse. Now, would that happen to Binance if everybody tried to pull their assets off? I don't know. I doubt it. That's what happened to FTX. FTX was running a Ponzi. They did not have the money on the platform. If this was going on with Binance, would this go on with many more? I don't know. Binance is a big player. I cannot see how they could not cover with all the money that they've made, all the money CZ has. I cannot just see that they cannot cover any amount of money that people try to pull off of them. If he had to come out of his own pocket and cover down, right? I cannot see that happening. All right. So, because this is one of the biggest exchanges in the world, just on the fees, there's no telling what they're making on the fees. So they want to keep this going. They don't want it to stop. You feel what I'm saying? So if they was taking the people money off the exchange and traded it elsewhere to make more money, I'm pretty sure if some of these trades went left, if their person tried to pull it out or whatever, CZ and his team will cover down and make sure everybody get their money. That's just my opinion. All right, don't take me for it. Well, how you know it ain't? I don't know. I'm just telling you the way they talking and the way they doing. You have nothing to worry about. However, don't keep millions of dollars on these exchanges. Don't even keep hundreds of thousands, but a couple thousands. Hey, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all keep couple hundred thousand or a couple thousand in your bank. You ain't worried about that. And we see banks falling left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. So we just got to think about that, right? So, family, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. So tomorrow, family, we got another powerful episode of Crypto Mornings. I'm gonna delay my withdrawal compound day. So that's right, Queen. Everyone is not as crooked as the United States. I'm gonna tomorrow, so we're not gonna do the compound withdrawal. We will have another new episode for you tomorrow morning. But I need to let the time lapse. I need to let 2 weeks go by before I do that, because right now I think my certificates won't be available for compound withdrawal until about 11 o'clock. And we try to do it on the stream. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to let these streams go past an hour. So we're gonna wait till next Friday to do that. Where we are gonna show y'all how we are just pulling funds out of our certificates, passive income, and doing other stuff with it. So with that being said, fam, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all in the morning. Don't forget, Project Exodus 10,000 event is tonight. You want to learn about our passive income program powered by Gold Standard Bank, then you want to tap in with us tonight, 7:30. You will see these flyers out. Get with somebody that shared this with you so you can come to the event and see how we are making upwards of 22% per week. How we are able to do it. We had a big corporate call yesterday, met some of the team players of the advisory board, which we told you about Tuesday, and they, like promised, they came on there and we saw them face to face. Not an avatar, not somebody talking and they not on camera. We saw them talking face to face, just like you see me right now, telling us about how they're able to do that. And we understand how they're able to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a way that we're doing it. So we understand because we in. So don't listen to naysayers, haters, and anybody else tell you about Gold Standard Bank and what is and what ain't. But come on over here with us and let us educate you. Ask us the questions. Whether they hard questions or not, we will get your questions answered if you really want to make some money with us. All right, but we are coming fast to see that most take the negative side of things and don't never come to the positive. You let somebody from the outside of the system tell you what they think, and then that scare you when you're being robbed. Every single day you hold dollars, you hold any money in the bank, you are being robbed. Period. We can prove it in no short amount of time. So, family, the moral of this story is don't get caught holding dollars. Do something with your dollars. With that being said, family, see y'all in the morning. We out. I'll see y'all tonight, 7:30 Eastern. Project Exodus 10,000, and we just reached the plateau of 3,000 GSB members in our organization, family, on our team, Far Money Network, New Millennium Bankers. We have reached the 3K mark. Did it late last night. So, family, now we got another 7,000 to go. So we're not even halfway there. But we're moving fast, and let's move even faster. With that being said, family, see y'all then. We out.
I am very proud on all of you who joined this. can imagine 10-year anniversary. You can be proud to be a part of it, because I am very proud as your chairman of the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have from now a world without boundaries. The lands are opening everywhere.